On December 9th, 2024, I made a massive change in my life. I've been overweight and unhealthy for the last 40 years. I'm Nate, and this is my journey on how I'm getting my health back. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It is week 30 now. I can't believe it's week 30 since I've been doing this diet. Started December 9th, 2024, and I'm now at week 30. So last week's update, I was down to 203. I'll go ahead and give you my results here in the beginning of the video. So, I don't want to make you wait this week. I dropped 2 more pounds. So I'm down to 201. I'm getting so much closer to that. 199 is like that number that I can't stop thinking about. It's a number I thought I'd never reach. And I'm so stinking close to it that I can feel it. So in this week's update, I kind of compiled a little list of things that I kind of wish I knew before I started carnivore. That I don't know if they would have changed anything, but I wish I was like prepared for them. The first thing I want to talk about is my size. Like, I still have days where I feel like I'm super big, like 275 to 300 pounds mentally. And I really think it's because mentally I was there for so long. I don't know any better. Like, it hasn't. Doing carnivore, I've dropped so quickly. I've never dropped weight this fast doing any other diet that it's not really registering. It's not hitting me yet that I've lost a lot of weight and my clothes are different. I still hold on to clothes that were 3X. I've given a lot away, but there's pants and shirts that I've held on to. I don't know if it's a fear that I'll gain weight back one day. I don't know why I'm holding on to it. I should probably just get rid of them and maybe that'll be more motivation. But the one part of that is motivation, in that when you're struggling and if you need some motivation yourself and you've lost weight, look at the size difference that you are in the clothes that you're buying. Use that motivation. Like, I'm wearing an extra large shirt now. I don't remember the last time I wore an extra large shirt. I mean, high school days, I guess, before high school days. It's been a long time. Use that size difference as motivation to keep going. Number 2 on my list, don't let food control you. I know that's hard to say to somebody who's trying to lose weight. Food has controlled me my entire life. My entire life, food has controlled me. They make food addictive. They make food that you want more. That's what keeps people so overweight. You really have to mentally battle through all of that when you're losing weight. And the other thing is, when you fail and you have a bad couple days, when you have a bad month, you can reverse it. You can change it. Don't say, I had a bad week. I can't do this. Start from scratch again. Start it all over again. Don't ever quit. This is the first diet I've ever tried where I don't want to sound like I'm perfect. I struggle all the time. I've had a few little tiny cheat days, but I don't want to say days, moments. I'm not letting it turn into a cheat day. I do have minor moments, but I'm still losing, so I'm not beating myself up for it. But when I have those moments, I'm like, okay, the next 3 days, I'm going to get serious. I'm just going to have some beef and some eggs and just eat really clean, and I kind of make up for it. But when you have that itch to cheat, just dig down deep, pray about it if you pray. Do whatever it takes. Think about how you felt when you ate that food and use it as a driving force to turn away from it. Number 3 I want to talk about. I tend to eat more of a dirty carnivore style. I'm not a super clean carnivore, but I will say this truthfully. A cleaner lifestyle of carnivore, I do feel a little bit better. I do lose weight a little bit easier. I was big for so long and I ate junk food for so long. I love certain seasonings. I love sausage and some processed meats. I can't completely give I don't want to say I can't. I choose not to completely, I could if I wanted to. I choose not to completely give up on those things because for me, they kind of help me stay on track. To know I can still have kielbasa or certain kind of breakfast sausage with some seasoning, that's just, I crave that kind of stuff, eating a lot of meat. And I feel better when I get to have it. Also, financially, I can't afford a lot of steak. I can afford hamburger. I can't really afford steak all the time. There's a lot of carnivores that just eat steaks, beef, eggs, butter, bacon. the real hardcore, lion diet type things. I'm not there yet. Financially, I'm not really there. I could make it work, but I like having the other option. But again, I'm going to admit, I do feel better and I do lose weight the cleaner I eat carnivore. Number 4 is one of those things it's like I wish I knew. It's perfect for this video. I wish I knew 30 years ago about carnivore diet. I could have had 30 years of my health back, of just feeling better, feeling healthier. All the way up until I started this diet, every single day, my heart flutters. I just have low energy. I feel bloated. I feel terrible. And when you're in that, you're so out of control. You're just spiraling every single day. I see food and I want to eat it, but it was the type of food I was eating that kept me that way, and I just couldn't break free from it. So I really wish I knew what I know now 30 years ago, but it's never too late. I mean, I'm starting at 50, but I really feel what I'm doing now is the right thing for me and my body. I feel healthier. I know I'm healthier. My blood work looks good to me. Just had that CAC score, and I was really thrilled with that. I can't wait to do blood work again in a few more months. I'm going to have it checked and compared to what I did in March. But I sit and think about it sometimes, like, man, I just feel so much better. I'm never bloated, never gassy. I don't have any of that pain. I don't have, when your sugar when you eat junk all the time, you feel your sugar. You get that shaky hands. And I'm like, oh, I need to eat some sugar real quick because my body's craving it. My insulin is just out of control. I don't have that anymore, and I love it. I love that feeling, and it motivates me to keep going. So I wish I knew 30 years ago what I know now. Number 5, when you start this diet, make sure you're eating enough food. Don't go from eating junk all the time to hardcore, I'm just going to have 2 meals and they're going to be small, and you're going to set yourself up for failure. When I started, this is just me giving my personal advice. I did 3 meals. The third or fourth week I started fasting, but I was doing 3 meals a day, and I was eating, for breakfast, 3 to 4 in the beginning, 3 to 4 eggs, a couple sausage links or a couple bacon. For lunch, I'd have a couple burger patties. I didn't starve myself. Don't starve yourself. You can eat, but don't overeat. You can overeat on carnivore also. You don't want to overeat. You can have way too many calories, and then you're like, I'm not losing any weight. Probably because you're eating too much. You have to find that balance of what works for you. And one advice I always tell people that leave me a question or a comment saying, how do I know if I'm eating too much? Experiment. Do different things. If you're eating 3 meals in 1 week and you haven't felt like you've lost anything, then try fasting the next week. Try making your meals a little smaller. Sometimes we're not eating enough, and you got to add food to it. More fatty foods. The fattier foods that I tend to eat, the better I feel, and it seems like the more weight I'm losing also. And nothing but water. In the morning, I have green tea. A lot of people drink coffee, which is fine. I used to drink coffee. I don't do it anymore. Stick to green tea now, and it's just, I don't know, I like it. But water. I do use some flavoring. I use the Skinny Mixer water flavors, a couple pumps of those in the evenings, but during the day, strictly water, no soda. Number 6. I wish I knew in the beginning how important exercise was. I'm just now figuring it out 6 months later. I would say 2 to 3 months in there, I was doing some, arm exercises and lifting weights. And I really wasn't that active, but from that point on, I started getting more active, playing a little softball and basketball. I'm playing more golf now, but exercising, I'm finding it to be much more important than I thought in the beginning. And I don't know if I didn't think it was important in the beginning. I didn't want it to stop me from my progress of eating. It's enough to try to eat better than to add exercising all at once and just try to overwhelm yourself. And I think that's what I was afraid of doing. So I'm like, I'm going to put the exercising on the back burner. I wish I would have started exercising the second I started this diet. I feel like I'd be in a little bit better shape than I am now. Now that I've lost a lot of weight, I have a lot of loose skin in certain parts of my body, in my belly, my chest, my arms. And I feel like maybe if I could tone myself up a little bit better if I would have started exercising sooner. I am doing a lot more weight training now. I've incorporated the Bowflex that I have in my wood shop. So I wish I would have done that earlier. Number 7, and to me it's very important on this diet. Don't let the number on the scale dictate whether you need to continue the diet or not. That's very important. Um, in the beginning, I wanted so bad to have big numbers dropping. And, when you first start it, you do get, big change in your weight in the beginning. You're losing a lot of water weight, but when you settle into it, your loss is going to slow down. That's just normal. I have 2-3 weeks sometimes where I might lose a pound. It doesn't happen very often, but don't let that discourage you. Even if you put a pound on or two, water holds a lot of weight, and you can fluctuate depending on your salt intake and in the foods that you are eating. You're going to retain water sometimes easily, and you'll go to weigh a week later and you're like, how did I gain 2 pounds? I was really good. Don't let that number discourage you. The scale is important to me because I like to see the number, lower, as anybody would when you're dieting. But I don't let it control me. I don't let it say this isn't working, or I'm done. I'm going to cheat for a week because I've worked so hard and it's not doing anything. Just feel what your body's telling you. I guarantee your body's telling you you're doing something right because you're feeling better. You have less inflammation. You're moving around better. You just overall feel better. Your belly's not bloated. You're not gassy because the diet works. You might not always see it on the scale because everybody's body's different. Two people could eat the same exact things in a week and lose totally different weights because we're just all designed differently. Our bodies work differently. Don't let it discourage you. If you're not seeing the numbers fall as quickly as you want on the scale, keep going on because I guarantee you it will happen in the long run. That's going to wrap up another week. Thank you so much for your dedication to watching my videos. Some of you have been there since day one, and you're a blessing to me. And those of you who are new that leave, the comments that you're leaving, that's a blessing to me. You guys encourage me every single week to keep making these videos. Life is hectic. Life gets busy. I tend to make the videos right before I put them out. And, I do my weigh-in the week before. So tomorrow morning will actually be my weigh-in for my next video. But just reading your comments and your questions every single week just totally motivates me to keep going. So I have a huge thank you to you guys. You guys keep me going, and you tell me all the time I keep you going. It's the other way, I promise you. So going to a family church camp this next week. We're taking the whole family. It's going to be a really good time. I'll probably do some videoing while I'm there. I'm going to be prepared. I'm going to bring some bacon, some boiled eggs, maybe a tiny bit of cheese, some jerky, just in case I don't know what they're going to serve there. So if you're going on vacation or you're traveling, prepare yourself when you're eating this way and bring your own stuff. So that's what I plan on doing. Thank you again for watching another video. You just continue to bless my world and keep Carnivore going strong, and don't give up. If you're having a weak moment, tomorrow's another day. Just start from scratch and continue to eat better. I can't tell you how life-changing this diet has been for me and how excited I am to get to that 199 number. That's going to be a very big video for me when it happens. So have a blessed day and take care.